the TCU Horned Frogs. BYU about to kick it off as we get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29. So TCU's offense takes the field to start this game off. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw. It's McMillan. Here's the pressure. Finding an escape route. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Makes the grab. It's Baker. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. Think about the Big 12 conference. It just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
Wants to throw on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Ezukama. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Horned Frogs are on the move. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time. This is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
So the BYU Cougars offense will go to work for the first time. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing to...
Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Quick shovel pass. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fakes the grab on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got his man on the right. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, BYU!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, BYU! The defense takes matters into its...
Play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking to pass. It's McMillan. Now adjusting. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Finds a tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Yearly scripts have work trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Now they'll try the right side.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Takes the easy one to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Johnson. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's first down at the 27. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The handoff to Johnson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The give to the back. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
I like the way this offense is ending the first half. Like, putting a good drive together. I like the running down here in this area. You got to be physical in this part of the field. You've got a good lead. You got a chance to go in the half with more momentum, continue to run the ball, eat the clock, and put some points on the board.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Colorado is going to enjoy the trip back to Boulder after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there at Folsom Field, and suddenly it's quite the resume.
Quarterback on the keeper.
This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking downfield, it's McMillan. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than they did here, but it was still a positive game.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They make the stop, but not before he... chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Going to sling it on second down. Gets it out fast. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Finds his tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. The Cougars are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Zings it complete to the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
And here they come to give it another shot on third and goal from the 3. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. Good, right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Back to pass, it's McMillan. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Makes the grab. It's Ezukama. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Love the accurate throw by the quarterback there. Curl route against man coverage. You got to put that right into the body of the wide receiver who's running back towards you. Nice job executing it, and they pick up the first.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up at first.
Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. Bringing the heat. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week. Set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And they'll down this one at about the 40. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Handoff to the lone back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Got out of trouble and throws. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team? They punt it away on fourth down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking for room. It's Payne. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Cougar. This defense... Big play and putting it in the end zone. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse. And this offense...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Trying to get rid of it, and they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Phillips. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Extending the play. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. BYU with the 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They want to throw it. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Runs through and runs through another one. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Under fire. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back on the move. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. BYU right back to the line. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Right on the money. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. BYU has this offense clicking. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Phillips. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gets the back moving. The play action fake. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense much success in that 1st half, so in the 3rd quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man across the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
That's a nice play on offense there. And how about the tight end getting out of his stance and working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense and make the catch.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Working that left side now. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Cougars didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. He's looking to pass. Touchdown, Cougars!
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Looking to throw, it's McMillan. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
He'll return it from the 50. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So we open the final period with a third down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He stopped at the 27-yard line, needed a little bit more to pick up that first down, and now they have a decision to make. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Never a doubt. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Robinson looking to pass. He's got him. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands on the catch.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this fourth quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
And this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cougars are in the hurry up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away.
Number 13 on to punt it away.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Robinson will throw. Pocket breaking down. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Third down coming up after that completion. From the gun, wants to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the quarterback takes a knee. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like